Welcome. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to place an order through EBC's online ordering system. Here we are in the provider portal. I'm going to place an order for an existing client who needs clothing and a car seat. All orders need to be placed from inside the recipient's contact record. If you try to create a new record using the Orders tab and create new order, you'll get an error message prompting you to first choose a recipient. This prevents you from creating an orphan record in the database that's not linked to a recipient or household. There are a few ways to find an existing contact. I'll be covering that topic in a separate video. For now, I'll just type her name in the search box. Click on her name in the search results to open her contact details. And from inside her contact record, I will click the Create Order button. At the top of the ordering screen is a recipient's relevant information, things that will affect the items ordered, her height, weight, clothing, and shoe sizes. Whenever you place an order, you want to verify that these are up to date. If they're accurate, you can just leave them alone. If you need to update them, just type directly in a field, scroll all the way to the right, and click Update. And these new values will now show up in her contact record. Under the recipient's information are the order details. A unique ordering number will show up here the first time the order is saved and a new record is created in the database. Your provider name and branch are automatically filled in using your provider ID and the pickup location that you're registered with. I'm using fake data here, but yours will either say Central if you pick up in the Central Hub in Issaquah, or West Sound for Bremerton, or North Shore for Kenmore. The pickup date by default is the next available week, but you can use the drop-down list to select another pickup date within the next 30 days, and that will show up here. These radio buttons determine what displays down below. By default, the full catalog or all products are displayed, and if you select the View Ordered Items only, it will essentially show you your shopping cart of items that you've selected. If the deadline for placing orders has passed for that week, but you have an emergency, you can call EBC and get an emergency code to allow you to place an order for the upcoming pickup date. So when you click on this emergency order button, you would be prompted to enter the emergency code and click validate. And if the system verifies that the code is active, the order will automatically be assigned to the current pickup date. Down at the bottom is a full catalog of items you can choose from. They're organized by item type on separate tabs. So if you click on a tab, the page will reload and it will show you all of the items listed in alphabetical order for that category. If you're not sure which category your item is in, you can select the All tab to display all of the items, and then use your browser's Find on Page feature to search for items by name. So if you select the All tab and then hold down the Control key and press F, it'll bring up your browser's Find feature. Just type the word you're searching for and hit enter, and all the occurrences of that word will show up highlighted on your web page. And you can use the arrow keys to jump to the next occurrence or back up to the previous one. I've increased the size of my font to make it easier for you to see, but that means I can't see the whole page, which I'll need to navigate. If you run into this problem, you can change your font size using your browser settings, or by holding down the Control key and pressing the minus sign to zoom out, or the plus sign to zoom in. And now that I've zoomed out, you can see that I've got two sets of scroll bars. I've got my browser scroll bars on the outside, which I can use to move around the order screen. And then I've got an internal scroll bar that I can use to scroll through just the list items. I'm going to zoom back in so you can see the text up close. To add an item to your order, just select the checkbox next to the product name and just click it again if you want to remove it. Product comments are comments that EBC has entered about the item, usually restrictions or information you need to know when ordering it. There's a field for you to enter comments. This is where you can specify preferences or indicate things like half shoe sizes or why you may be ordering an unusual item. Because these comments will be printing out on the order's label, just remember that they have a 30-character limit and that the recipient will be able to see them. The quantity by default is 1, If the item is something you can order more than one of at a time, there will be a field here for you to enter the quantity. So I've selected an item, but the order will not be created until I first click the Save Order button. You can save as many times as you want. It will just have the effect of updating your order. So I've clicked Save Order, but my order will not be saved because I've tried to order an infant item for a 6-year-old. So here's my error message. Please scroll below to correct the validation errors and save the order. So I'd click Close to close that error message. And then down next to my item in the validation message, in red, it says the recipient is outside the required age range for the ordered product. So I would need to unselect that checkbox and click Save Order again. To add a clothing bundle to my order, I'm going to click on the Clothing tab and select a bundled item. There are 3 types of clothing bundles, all listed under Bundle. We've got maternity, a newborn layette, or a seasonal children's clothing bag. A common error is to order a bundle and then separately order something that's already included in the bundle. You can find a list of what's included in a bundle in the ordering guidelines. So if you go to the agency partner page, there's a link to that here. And if I open that up, we've got a list of everything that's in a layette and everything that's in a big bundle, which is the children's clothing. So if I try to select a children's clothing bundle and a coat, not knowing that a coat comes included in it, and tried to save it, I'm going to get a specific error here that says bundled restricted products cannot be selected when a bundle is selected. So that means that I would need to remove one of the items and save my order again. Car seats are the one item that require an extra step, so I'll show you how that works. The car seats tab is on the far right, so I'll scroll over there and click on it. And this launches a script that asks whether the vehicle has both lap and shoulder seat belts. If I click No, I'll be prompted to call EBC and complete the car seat portion of the order over the phone. And I would click OK on that message to exit the car seat wizard and continue placing the rest of my order. If I select Yes, I'll see a confirmation message that the item was added to my cart, and I would click OK. If you don't see this confirmation message right away, just give it a couple seconds to process. If you click Yes more than once, it may add more than one car seat to your order. And now I need to remember to click Save Order one last time. If I exit out of this right now, only the clothing will be ordered because I haven't saved the car seat item. It would be like adding something to your shopping cart but failing to check out. So it doesn't hurt to always click Save one last time when you're finished. And here's my confirmation message. My order was created. Great. So now if I go back into the recipient's contact record, here she is on my recent items, and scroll down to the bottom, I'm going to see a list of the orders that have been placed for her. And here's this order we just placed for her. If I click on the order number, it will show me all the items that were in that order here. Right now the status is open. It will automatically change to lock 1 week before the pickup date. I'm using fake data here, so I don't have pickup dates, but yours will show up right here. We accept just 1 order per child per week. So if you wanted to add additional items, you would need to edit the existing order instead of creating a new one. And the way you would do that is to go into our contact record, scroll down to orders, and click Edit next to the order. And it should take you right back to that ordering screen where you could view all products if you wanted to add something and select some more items by checking the checkbox next to it and clicking Save Order. So that's how ordering works. In the next video, I'm going to be going into some detail on how to use the search functions to find individual records or filter lists of records. Thanks.